Michelle, and it is Sunday morning with the angels, our weekly messages. I haven't been on this page for a while now. This weekend we had our second last meeting for our Reiki Masters. They've completed their year and it's almost graduation time for them. And we had a Reiki level 2 workshop yesterday and today. So it's really been a blessed and busy time. But I'm happy to be here this morning. And so this morning, 2 decks came up for me. The one was the deck of Archangel Raphael. Absolutely love to work with the energy of Archangel Raphael. I've received so many learnings and blessings from working with Archangel Raphael. And then also my own deck called Whispered Guidance. As this is a beautiful deck of introspection and guidance, and some is subtle. Our 2 cards from Whispered Guidance is Anger and Doubt. How amazing is that? Because these 2 impact the physical body, very much so. We know how toxic anger can be in the body and that it affects the liver. Yes, the liver is the seat of the anger. We know that doubt can make us feel anxious and worried and stressed. So these 2 we need to look at this week so that we can look at this one from Archangel Raphael, improve our health and avoid allergies. Isn't it amazing how in sync these 2 are? So we're receiving guidance to have a look at what we are carrying and how it is impacting our physical health. Now, I want to share a story with you. I told you so far about all the realizations last week, being more in awareness, being more vulnerable. And at one point last week, I felt this intense anger coming over me. It was a situation that triggered it, and I just felt frustrated, and then I didn't know whether this frustration is anger or frustration, and your immediate thinking is to project onto the source of the anger, yes, like the blame game. And then the minute that you're in awareness of that and you go, just stop here. And then I went to my guides and I asked, Master Teacher, why am I feeling like this? Why is this specific issue making me so angry? What is this inner anger that I'm feeling and experiencing? What do I need to receive here? What do I need to learn here so that this frustration can go away? So if I then say it's not the other person's fault, or if I then say they didn't understand it, it's not them and they, it is what am I experiencing now, and that was my question. What do I need to learn here so that I don't feel like this going forward? I've learned so much about this specific issue. What is it that is still missing? That I'm missing? Am I missing the golden thread here? That I still need to receive. And it didn't come immediately, and I sat with it for a while, and I asked the question, and then I let it go, and it was about, I don't know, 2 or 3 days, and one morning I was in my healing room and I just grabbed my laptop, and I just started typing. And as I looked back on it, I got it. So, and and then when I got that learning, it was everything changed for me. So when you do feel anger stems from guilt. It stems from the desire to control something. Perhaps maybe you want to direct the course of your life and it's not working out as you are directing it, as opposed to divine purpose directing your life. Or we get angry when someone doesn't live up to our expectations. And so there are reasons for our anger. And when we feel angered, we have to stop for a while and just become aware of the emotion. We don't suppress it. Even if we have to take a moment, walk away, do the smile. Have you ever tried smiling at someone who's angry? They have to smile back. So you want to observe your reaction. You want to be detached from the situation rather than attached to it. You will receive so much from it. And then later on, you can talk about the situation to yourself, to a friend. So what we need to do is we need to learn to transform our energy. Yes, rather than judging it. But you are the alchemist. You are the alchemist. And if you start transforming from the inside, wow, you bring it into your day-to-day life, and it's amazing what is then presented to you, what you create from there. I want to read something for you here. Anger is a disharmonious energy which creates dis-ease in the body. Learn to transform this energy, not from the ego, but from the heart, with compassion and kindness. Know that there is a universal consciousness that leads to harmony. Make friends with anger. And this is what I did. I met the anger, I said hello, I shook hands with it, come in, and I asked my master teacher, teach me here. Why am I feeling like this? What is missing? And it is replaced by compassion. It is replaced by kindness. I have experienced that. And you know, when you come through that, you feel connected to universal consciousness, because you say, that spiritual principle, I've lived it. I've got this. And doubt kind of like takes us on a similar road trip, doesn't it? Doubt takes us from to and fro. Doubt can take us to comparison, comparing ourselves to others. Doubt can take us on a road trip through procrastination. Doubt can take us on a road trip through analysis paralysis, where we pace up and down and we cross-check and double-check everybody's opinions. So doubt can hold us back to be fully ourselves. Do you resonate with this? And there is a principle that says, I don't know what I don't know, and this is okay. I do know what I do know, and this is okay. And if you start working with these principles, you are resourceful, you have experience, you know how to do this. And when you don't, ask for guidance, collaborate, ask for help. And when you do know, move forward with your knowingness and your confidence about the situation. Take the pressure off yourself to try and do it right the first time, to try and do it right or perfect the first time, because that's also a lot of times why we doubt what we believe, because we don't know if we're going to make a mistake. Doubt comes from, I'm going to read this to you, doubt comes from a fear of not knowing, feeling limited or not good enough. Perhaps you fear mistakes or being wrong. Would you judge yourself if this might be the case? Do you fear harsh judgment or conflict? And for a moment, answer these questions with a completely open heart. Because if you do that, you will turn self-doubt into self-confidence. If you know the reason for your doubt, you would know how to transform that energy. So I think transformation is my word for the week. What is yours? What is your word for the week? Let us know in the comments. Yes? Let us be the alchemists of our lives. Let us transform the vibrations and the energies that is not serving us, so that we can move to a place of universal consciousness. And then it's also linked to regret, because if we've made mistake in the past, or we don't want to make a decision because we don't want to regret it later. How does this one resonate? No path in essence is wrong. Perhaps you don't want to live with regret. Yes, there are times you cannot bring the situation or the person back. You can recall it as often as you want. And instead of feeling guilt and sadness, choose to feel gratitude for your learnings, knowing henceforth you have gained wisdom. How beautiful is that? Send love and forgiveness to the past situation or person and heal from regret. If you truly acknowledge the reason for your doubt, you become stronger. If your intent is pure, if your decision is for the highest good, why doubt yourself any longer? If this is your heart's decision, move with confidence and trust the process of life. So let us work with these two energies if you are experiencing them this week, so that you can gain the most from them, transform them, and look at that situation, life or person with new eyes. And here's what's going to happen. You are going to feel the benefit in your physical body. Archangel Raphael is guiding us towards improving our health and to avoid toxins. Now we've spoken about two toxins, anger and doubt, that can cause us to feel unhealthy physically and uncomfortable physically. But there are also cravings or food allergies, or something that your body is not entirely agreeing with this. So this message says, Dear Archangel Raphael, please assist me in identifying and avoiding allergens that may be toxic to my health and happiness. Help me to only crave healthful foods and beverages. So if there's something in your body, in your intuition, that your intuition has been telling you to not do so much of this, and you know your body has got certain adverse reactions, and what I'm feeling now is this body is working so hard to digest it. And perhaps this week, be kind on your physical body. Ask Archangel Raphael that every time that you crave something, or every time that you make a meal, or that you consider, ask Archangel Raphael, assist me and guide me here. To serve my body and nurture my body with what will be beneficial and helpful to it. And Reiki is also coming up for me now. This weekend we had the Reiki Masters almost finishing. We had the Reiki Level True refresher this weekend. And when you experience the benefits of Reiki, when you experience the healing from Reiki, the wisdom that the body can bring forth during a Reiki session, wow, it's powerful. So for those of you that haven't had Reiki before, for those of you that can do Reiki, that are doing Reiki, do those self-treatments. And if your body's been calling for Reiki, do those Reiki treatments because it's powerful. Now, improving health. We linked it to doubt and anger, and the alignment is strong here because this message, listen to this message. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for your comforting reassurance about the situation. So you see, the more in harmony you are, the more in acceptance you are, the more in forgiveness and love you are, the more you transform toxicity, be it through understanding why you are experiencing those emotions, releasing regret and resentment and unforgiveness, listening to the body and asking and finding out what is making the body physically uncomfortable, the more you'll receive guidance, you will receive confirmation, you'll be guided to the absolute best health practitioner for you at this time. And remember, I always say in all the Reiki classes, in all the teachings, that we have to work on all the levels. So we work a lot on the spiritual, on the emotional, on the mental, and then we forget the physical body. So it feels almost like that our energy is doing that and the body's tagging along. And sometimes we're only focusing on the body, and the body wants to move forward and it's happy, but it's carrying all of the baggage, which is making it a little bit hard to really feel the physical movement. So when we are transforming things in our lives, let us consider all aspects. Let's work spiritually, let's work emotionally, and let's work physically. And allow yourself all of these to be in alignment and balanced. I am wishing you well. We are looking forward to a lovely day 2 of Reiki Level 2 today, and I am all for that. I am glad and so blessed that I am able to connect with you. I will come back to the comments and reply to them, but Teresa, what a beautiful celebration you have for your business. Well done, well done. That is amazing, and it's also your birthday coming up. Well done, 3 years old. Teresa, I'm so glad you're resonating with the message. Thank you, Beverly. I think it's a beautiful reminder from us all, and my word for the week is most certainly transformation, transforming the energy, be it spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical. Are you sharing that word for me?